Hey, U15As. Let's just talk about our D zone structure here so that we're not chasing the puck. We're chasing the puck a lot in our zone, and that's what's leading to those bunches of goals. We start panicking and chasing it rather than actually relying on our teammates and working as a team. So just remember, the better we work as a team, the better we are as individuals. So that's going to be our mantra from now on. So right wingers, up here, that's your quadrant. That's your area of responsibility. Left wingers, you can see your area of responsibility. And then your Ds, you can see your area of responsibility. Wingers, if you're down here behind the goal line, you are in the wrong area. They're not going to score down behind the goal line. You don't need to be there. Unless, of course, you're the only person back, which is a very rare case. Very rare occurrence. Okay, so now centers. Let's go here. Centers, we overlay the centers on top because the centers are actually providing support in front of the net with the D, providing support, with board battles with the wingers, providing support with corner battles over here, and so on. So the centers have a larger area to cover because they're providing support so that we can get that puck and get it out efficiently. All right, so let's go over and we're going to talk about a couple of different scenarios now that we know what the areas of responsibility are. So let's go over here. So we're blue for the Dolphins. Our opponents are red. So right away we got our right D in the corner battling with the left winger. We can see this is our standard structure, right? So right wing up here, ready for a breakout pass, and their left D is right here. And basically if they win the battle, then our right winger is there to cover that pass back to the point. Okay? So let's take the positive case where our right winger or our right D actually wins the puck battle. So our right D will just move it like this. So our right D's won the puck battle. Our right winger is right here. She's ready for that pass. Get that pass. Centers, you curl up that way when you see that this is happening. So you curl up and start breaking out. Left winger, you do the same thing and push that their D back. We've opened up all this space just by those two movements for the players that don't have the puck as well. Okay? So then the right wing, if this D pinches down, which is what's happening a lot, they're getting quite aggressive. This D pinches down like this. This right winger's got an option to go here, and because these guys are in motion, the right winger can actually just chip it off the boards and out, and then the left winger might catch it across, or the center might catch it. So that's basically it. I know it looks a lot easier drawing it out here than it is on the ice. But if we all know what we're doing, what we're supposed to do, it does become fairly easy and fairly strategic. Okay, so now let's take the other scenario where their winger wins the battle. So we'll put their winger in front, right? And our D here is going to be in pursuit. So if the left winger comes screaming back behind the net, let's say, right? Oh, and I'll reset our center here. So our center's right here. So what's going to happen here is that our D is going to be in pursuit until she gets to here. Then she should step up, and the left D can step down and engage her on this side and trap her and get the puck. Right? The center is going to rotate over. The right D is going to be here. So now, as this happens, we should all be moving and following that play. And that's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to be moving and following that play. So we're going to be coming over this way, right? Now, if we win that battle, our left D gets the puck, right? We start skating out this way with it. Well, we got our winger on the boards ready for a breakout. We also have our center coming up this way as a second option. And their D, if she pinches down, well, you can do a pass up, bump it out, pass up to the center, because our right winger would be coming up this way, right? Pushing their D back. So again, it's about what we do with the puck, without the puck, that actually creates a lot of space as well. By moving, you force these guys to move, and if we have control of that puck for a bit, now it's, again, up here, she pinches down, we just bump it to here, make a pass out, bounce it off the boards, right? Or you could even just go up to the center this way, right? If the center's swinging out a bit, right, then we just basically pass it up to the center as another breakout option. That's the middle breakout I've been talking about. But you can see where it becomes quite efficient as soon as we know that handoff's going to happen. Our center can actually switch over and our D wins the battle. Then everything's good. So let's just check out what happens when we lose the battle in a situation like this where our players are on this side. Okay? So if we lose the battle, and let's say this winger decides that she's going to step out and attack from the seam. I hope everybody remembers what the seam is, but that's that area this way, that open area. So our D's still going to be in pursuit this way. Center, you can just step out and contain, and right D, you shift over a bit. Right? So you can see right away, now we've actually got everything in play, because if this player gets the puck, well, our right D can engage her and lift her stick, take her out of the play, right? If this player gets the puck, well, our right winger can drop down and help out for a second and then assume her position back here. So you can see we're being smart about it. We don't chase the puck. We can actually just look at what's going on the ice and react to the scenarios that are occurring, and then getting back to our position and ready for when we actually do get the puck. All right, now so let's talk about the scenario where we're actually getting jammed up on the boards with a couple of people, which has happened quite often. We've seen where the left wingers, their wingers up here, and the puck's here, and their D drops down, and then we might have one of our D in here, and then I know it's compelling for a third person to go in there and grab that puck, but look what happens as soon as that third person comes in there. We leave this person wide open. So if we lose that battle, then that person's wide open. Okay? We're better off getting the right winger out here for some support, and the center just moving into this type of area and waiting, because if they grab the puck and come down, then you can actually contain them to the outside. That's fine. Like if they get the puck and they come down the wall this way, they're not going to score from there, right? So we just need to block that pass and keep them to the outside until we can regroup and we can get our D back into this particular area. Then we can engage. Okay? We don't need to. We want to basically we can allow them to come around this way and block that pass, contain them. That's the difference between engage and contain. So if I contain them until I know my D's back here, then I can actually go and engage and try and get that puck. Okay, so we don't need to chase it right away, because as soon as we do that chase and somebody's left up here, that's where we leave those people open, and that's where we end up getting outmanned for a particularly long period of time, because it's going to take a while for that D to get back here. Okay, so again, engage and contain. The significant difference between the two, we have to know in game when we're going to engage and when we're going to contain. And I think you can see that from that particular example when it's appropriate to do so. And when we work smart as a team, when we work as a team, we work better as individuals. So let's make sure that we follow that mantra, and you know, we're going to get that puck out of our zone really efficiently and spend more time in their zone rather than ours. Okay, so again, if you have any in-game scenarios that you want to discuss, let me know. We can actually chalkboard them all. We'll discuss it as a team and go through it. We'll talk to you later. Have a good weekend.